the world inside your heart, inside your mind. So empty them as much as you can. And in tantric practice, it's one root guru practice, one personal deity practice, and one dharma protector practice. That would be it. And once you have attainment with one practice, then you would connect with all the other practices. So all the other practices is just it's just for to have it, just to have it there, just in case you need it. So you only practice it when you need it. But the most important ones are one root guru, one personal deity, and one dharma protector. So when you gain spiritual response on one practice, which deity will not descend upon you? So with one connection or one spiritual response with one deity, then all the deities would be able to descend upon you. So that's why the saying, with one spiritual response or one connection with one deity or one practice, then you would be connected with all the other deities and the other practices. So what Reverend Chu was talking about was very good. And Master Lien Teng, the most important thing he was talking about, the moment. Really, at my age, to go back to childhood, that's a fantasy. In childhood, you want to grow up. You want to grow up fast. Of course you would grow up, but step by step. So in whatever phase of life you are, then you do what's proper for that phase. I never thought that, the disciples always celebrate my birthdays, so I would be reminded of my age. I don't think of my age, but I would be reminded. But in whatever age we are in, then we live for that moment. Do something beneficial, something useful. Live for the moment. Don't worry about the past or the future. The sixth patriarch also said, the future is unattainable, the past is also unattainable, and the present is also unattainable. We can only make the best use of the moment and do something useful, and then not worry about anything else. As a spiritual cultivator, what would the future be? It's still the future. We don't know. It's not here yet. And how about the past? There's this song that's called about remembering. So what use is that? Just nostalgia? You cannot bring it back. It's unattainable. The future is unattainable. And the present will become the past. So we can only make the best use of the present and live for the moment. That's what Master Lien Teng said. This is all very meaningful. Now let's not chat anymore. Those were all ads.
这个还是讲六祖禅经啊。六祖说啊，
Let's continue to talk about the Platform Sutra. The sixth patriarch said, the above practitioners, it would be necessary to transmit from the lineage above to perpetuate the silent transmission and never to conceal the true Dharma. But to those with different views and different cultivation, those in other Dharma do not transmit it, because it would harm them and would be of no ultimate benefits. From Sakyamuni Buddha, transmitting to Kashyapa, all the way to the 28th patriarch, which is Bodhidharma, one by one. That's a silent transmission. It was never in public. It's like a private, one-to-one. So this Dharma has to be transmitted. It cannot be hidden. So it's transmitted from heart to heart. And when it's already transmitted to Bodhidharma, it's after that it's transmitted to China. And that would be the Zen 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, and then 6th patriarch. And the 6th patriarch spoke that was recorded in this Platform Sutra. And he said, for those with different views, so what is different views? This is my attainment, and the other's attainment is like that. It's about the same, that you can transmit it. That when the realizations are about there, then you can point to them. And similar cultivation means that the heart of one with the other is about the same. Then you can transmit the Dharma. You can transmit the Dharma to someone with about the same heart or the same mindset or the same mind, when both the minds are empty. But if that person has not emptied his heart or mind, then you cannot transmit the Dharma to him. Because if you transmit it, then you destroy the lineage. So the lineage that had been transmitted from all the patriarchs or the lineage gurus, and you're about to transmit to someone with a different realization and different heart or mindset, then he would be shocked and doubtful. And even if you transmit it to him, there would be no benefit. So therefore there's no benefit. So why you cannot you cannot make the heart transmission of the sixth patriarch public, like you cannot write it or talk about it in public? Why? Because there would be no benefits. Because for those that have not reached that realizations or that stage, then they will not believe them, and they cannot benefit from them. And then